As you know, the two top stories in the NFL are Aaron Rodgers is not shown for work at a mandatory minicamp in Green Bay. We talked about that with Albert Breer and with a bunch of phone callers earlier today. And the other one is the fact that Julio Jones is no longer in Atlanta. He's now a Tennessee Titan. And somebody who thought about this a long time ago, somebody who I think spoke it into existence or TikToked it into existence or tweeted it into existence, is on the phone line right now. The pride of Starkville, Mississippi, who has been balling out in his first 2 years as a professional wide receiver and now gets to call Julio Jones a teammate, A.J. Brown of the Tennessee Titans, kind enough to call into the Rich Eisen Show right now. How are you, A.J. Brown?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. So you spoke this into existence. Is that a proper way to term it, A.J.? What do you think?
I guess you could say that I kind of manifested it, so I put it in the air.
You did? Yes, you put it in the air, to say the least. So what's it like now to have him as your teammate after putting it in the air and saying this should happen, AJ?
It's great, to be honest. Me and Julio were already cool, and so now I don't have to call and ask him about football. Now I can see it firsthand in practice. I can ask him questions in practice, and I can learn in a faster way. So this is huge for me, huge for the team. So
when you say ask him about stuff, you were doing that over the last 2 years, AJ?
Of course, most definitely. I studied this game because we're bigger receivers, and he's done it the right way, and he runs routes like a smaller guy. So that's what I'm chasing. That's what I'm trying to accomplish each and every day. And just asking him over the phone is no longer. Now I can just ask him in practice.
Well, how'd you first get hooked up with Julio Jones, AJ?
Through our agency. And I think the first time I met him, I was in L.A., and he was just talking to me, giving me advice before I even took the field as a rookie. Mm-hmm. So he always been a mentor for me.
So what has he? Can you give me an example of what he has given you some advice on that you were able to translate into the field with 2,000-yard receiving seasons, 19 touchdowns under your belt already in just the first 2 years in the NFL?
To be honest, it's a collective thing. It's a collective of things, a lot of things, to be honest. Just my game overall, like I said, I'm trying to make my game as similar as to his game, since I'm a bigger receiver, similar style, similar height, similar weight. So I'm just trying to match him as much as I can.
Okay, and so who's your producer on your TikTok and your videos and things of that nature, AJ?
I'm the producer, starring me, published by me, everything.
You're one-man band? You're coming up with your ideas?
One-man band.
Really? Okay. All right. Where'd you get the tape to tape over the jersey? Where'd you get the blue tape from, AJ Brown?
I got it from Home Depot. I was painting my daughter's room like a month ago, and I had some tape left over.
So you're going to get some of that tape you had left over, and then you put 8 there because that's his Alabama number? Is that why you chose 8?
Yeah, that's his Alabama number.
Okay. That's why you chose 8. And then you're the one who wrote Titans on the tape and put it over the Falcons part of the jersey. You did that?
Yeah, I felt like that was funny.
Well, you don't have to feel that. It was hilarious. I mean, it's not just funny. It was absolutely hilarious. And we were all thinking, could this possibly happen? And now it has. So we also saw your tweet that you asked us to excuse your language, that you say you all done F this up. And I think I've quoted you properly. What do you mean by that when everybody's F this up, A.J. Brown? What do you mean by
that? To be honest, in practice, they was calling me Baby Julio. So now you got Julio and a guy who's trying to be like Julio on the same team. I think the sky's the limit. So I don't think they can call me Baby Julio no more. So.
Well, I mean, you're right there. And then there's the grown-ass man that wears 22 as well. What? My God, what's the weight room going to be like with everybody there now?
To be honest, like everybody doesn't know, like Derek controls the weight room. He controls the music. He controls everything. Like it's really his show in the weight room. Like I don't even try to compete with him. We just go, we do our thing. We just let Derek do his thing. He be pumping weight, yelling and everything. He kind of, like I said, one band show in the weight room. So.
Okay, so maybe that's where you picked up your social media game from there. But what do you mean that he controls everything in the weight room? What do you mean by that?
Because Derek lifts the house. He lifts so much weight. He controls the music. He controls how loud the music is. Like he's in there screaming, pumping. Like he fires up. He loves the weight room. He loves the weight room.
Right.
He's probably working out right now.
Well, Julio is a more tenured Crimson Tide. He might not be more tenured on Tennessee. So does Julio get any privileges of the music and anything like that, or what?
Yeah. But I mean, older guys get a privilege of the music and stuff. But Derek just being there, just doing too much in the weight room, and we just let him do his thing. And when he done, we control the music. We turn the music.
And his thing is, do you do the metal chain around the neck, push-ups on the resistance band, and toes on the ball? Do you do that too, AJ Brown?
No, I didn't do that. I never tried to do that. Like I said, Derek just does stuff. He come up with ideas to try to lift weights. That's how you know he loves the weight room, because you could just do some regular push-ups.
You could.
Yeah.
I guess
you got to stand on the ball, one leg. Like, that's so dangerous. Like, let's just do regular push-ups. Like, we're going to get the same thing out of it.
I guess you could, but if he could do the other one, you do that. I'm gonna put you on the spot, AJ Brown.
Okay.
Who could rule the weight room more in terms of doing wild things that you don't think a human being can do? Derrick Henry or DK Metcalf, AJ?
Ooh. Oh, DK is a monster in the weight room too. I think I got to go with Derek though. I got to go with Derek.
Well, I mean, he's your current teammate. I think that's the smart answer. You're a smart man. You don't share the weight room with DK.
Of course.
What the hell was it like on an SEC Saturday with you and DK Metcalf strolling on the field? You must have felt like kings of the world together like that.
Yeah, it was absolutely fun. It was absolutely fun. Everybody was kind of scared of us, other than like Alabama.
They weren't scared of you? Everyone else was?
They weren't too scared.
I love that. That is so funny. And it's amazing what he's become too, what the two of you have done in the first 2 years of your career. How much do you guys talk to one another? AJ?
We talk to each other often. He's busy right now. We talk. It's all mutual. We know we got a lot of respect for each other. We chasing the same goal, so we stay in contact though.
Okay. Does that also include running 100 meters and stuff like that, or no? You could do that?
We talked about that a little bit. I cannot do that, but I was all for cheering him on, and him doing that, him doing that. So
that was pretty impressive. A few more minutes left with AJ Brown here on the Rich Eisen Show. Okay, we also noticed your tweet today as well about the number that you currently wear. And did you offer 11 to Julio Jones and he said no, AJ?
Yeah, I most definitely sat down and talked to him about it, and I tried to give my number up to him, and he refused to take it. So,
why? What? Can you give me a little bit more of that?
I can't go into detail unless he tells everyone that.
Okay.
But I think he just refused to take it, and I was definitely I was okay with that. So
yeah, I'm sure. What's that going to mean to you as somebody who looked up to him and have molded your game off of his and emulate the way that he plays and have picked his brain, that he said, you keep that number, I'll choose a different one? What does that mean to you, AJ?
It means a lot to me because it tells me that I'm headed in the right direction. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing so far. I just got to keep working and keep growing. But for a guy like him just to show me the respect it means a lot to me. So, yeah.
That is amazing. What if I told you you'd be teammates with him one day? Like literally when you're coming off the campus in Mississippi and hey, you're going to be a teammate of his in just a couple years, as a matter of fact.
No clue. I wouldn't believe you. I wouldn't believe you at all.
Good. I'm just so happy for you and obviously everybody there. And I appreciate you calling in. I'm going to do my best, AJ, to make your world better and your social media game better. And that's the big setup for this, okay? I have a long history of attempting to give nicknames to players in the NFL, and I'll be very honest with you, it's a checkered past. Not many have accepted my offers, but I kind of dig this one, and I will let you know. I'll let you know. It is recycled, AJ, because it was just a few short weeks ago that I had Matt Ryan on. And with him and Kyle Pitts and Calvin Ridley and Julio Jones, I said, we should call you four the Tenn-tastic Four. And I made up the photograph of all four of them on the heads of the famed Fantastic Four comic book characters. Right. Well, that's obviously no longer operative. So now I have come up with this version of it called the Tenn-tastic Four, Tenn, short for Tennessee.
Right.
And you are the elastic man because you're the one who can get in the end zone. You can stretch defenses, okay?
Okay.
Tannehill is the man in the middle. He's the man in the middle with the invisibility because he can just disappear and just reappear and make things happen in that regard. Okay. Obviously, the thing is the man who's in charge of the weight room, Derrick Henry. Exactly. And then you've got Julio's the human torch because he can burn DBs all day long. And you're the one who can stretch Ds and mastermind blockbuster trades. What do you think of this, A.J. Brown?
I like it. I like the Tenn-tastic Four. I like it.
Now, hold on a second now. You do realize that this is a big moment for me. And, I know we're just getting to know one another. This is big. Are you just saying that? Or do you really?
No. Most definitely, no. I like it. I like it a lot.
Okay.
So serious.
Can I have this sent to you, and then you may have all the rights to use it however you wish, and make it as AJ Brown, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter famous as you'd like.
Most definitely, I use it.
Oh my gosh, you have no idea.
Wow, AJ, you have made this dude's year. He is so happy right now.
Yeah, I definitely use it, no, without a doubt.
Okay, because I think this is pretty Tenn-tastic of all of you guys to do this, and it's Tenn-tastic of you to say yes. I'm pushing it too far.
Yeah,
am I not, Chris? Okay, just
slow down.
Take the win and leave.
Rich, just slow down. He said he liked it. He said he's going to run with it. Accept that, and let's all right. And nicely end the interview.
AJ, thank you for everything.
No, thank you. Thank y'all.
Let's do this more often. Let's do this. Oh, by the way, what's your daughter's name? You said you're painting her room.
My daughter's name is Jersey.
Jersey. Okay. Jersey. Yep. And how old is she?
She's 1 year old.
Oh, man. Soak it in, AJ Brown. Enjoy it. Look at this. You got a 1-year-old at home, and you've got 2 ones on your chest because Julio Jones says keep it. How's that? I love it. Congrats.
Thank you.
You got it. All right, AJ, look out for this this meme. It's coming your way. Thanks for the call.
Thank you.
There you go. There's AJ Brown, Tennessee Titans.
Wow.
The Tenn-tastic Four.
The Tenn-tastic
has been
Four.
accepted.
What a win.
And as you know, when you throw something to AJ Brown, it will be received.
He's going to catch it.
It's coming.
Yeah, it's catching it.
Dude.
How happy are you right now?
I think I'm going to win the Emmy tonight. This is my day.
If you win the Emmy tonight, only thank AJ Brown. Like, just get up there or get on the Zoom.
Oh, yeah. All my colleagues.
No, it doesn't matter. Thank you to AJ Brown.
Those guys.
No, don't thank us. Don't thank Susie. Just thank AJ Brown.
For accepting the Tenn-tastic Four. Like I'm accepting this award that's not actually in my hands because this is all virtual.
That would be amazing.
All right, so I'm just going to tweet this picture out to him right now. And then hopefully he sees it and runs with it.
The answer is go forth, sir.
Did we get the updated one?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, we put it up.
Great.
Tenn-tastic Four. It's all been workshopped and approved.
They all have to accept it, though. in reality.
Why wouldn't anybody else accept this?
I mean, if AJ gives his stamp, like, let's go.
He's the one he's the one. If I look, it's kind of like with my children. If I suggest something, they'll say no. But if somebody else suggests something that's a peer,
yes,
absolutely.
Right.
If I say, hey, Ryan, how do you like the Tenn-tastic Four? I might get the Matt Ryan response.
Right. It's like, well, I don't know.
Yeah. But it's A.J. Brown. The calls are coming from within the house. Fantastic. Or Tenn-tastic. See, I went too far.
Hey,
I got giddy.
You were excited. You were excited.
It's like you're in the grocery line. The bags are, you're now
Just
walk out of the store.
Just
you're
get out.
done.
Just get
Like
out.
Costanza. Just know when to leave.
Tenn-tastic.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.